Hello, this week's topic is contemplative prayer. So, what is contemplative prayer? It's a form of prayer that you do in pure stillness, and there's no talking. And the purpose of contemplative prayer is to connect with the divine or God. When we're living our daily lives, we are so busy and we don't have the opportunity to feel our deep connection with the divine. During contemplative prayer, we're not asking God for anything, we're not making any kind of request. We're simply there with the intention to connect deeply. Sometimes when we're in that space of deep connection, we may receive messages from God, but we're not specifically seeking out to ask for anything in particular. During contemplative prayer, we sit in stillness with an open heart. As time goes by during this stillness, we begin to experience a connection with the divine. For some people, it may take practice. For some people, it's difficult to sit still for a long period of time. And it's okay if in the beginning you don't feel anything. It's okay if you need to practice many times. And it's okay if this doesn't resonate with you at all. This might not be your particular type of practice. So, what have I gotten out of contemplative prayer? For me, I love peace and quiet to begin with. During my day, I have to deal with traffic and lots of emails at work and tending to a lot of different people, answering questions all day, analyzing data. So I don't really have that stillness. So the first thing I enjoy is just sitting in that blissful stillness. And what I also enjoy is that as I sit there, I do feel connected to the divine. And I've been doing this for years, so I've gotten into a good practice where it doesn't take me as long to feel that deep connection. And what I also get out of it is answers to prayers. Sometimes I've had something on my mind and I've prayed about it. And when I'm in that contemplative prayer space, I do feel an answer come to my heart on something I've been contemplating. There are times when I don't get the answer immediately when I'm in contemplative prayer, but I do eventually get the answer in the next couple of days after I've sat in contemplative prayer for a good while. And usually I'm in that space for about 30 minutes to an hour, and I do it about once a week. If you have tried contemplative prayer before and it didn't work for you, as I mentioned before, that's okay too. This is very challenging for a lot of people. And what Catholics call contemplative prayer is similar to what some other religions would call meditation. And not everybody is made for meditation. Some people are great at doing yoga poses. Some people are great at providing service to their community. Everyone has a different spiritual gift. And so if contemplative prayer is not for you, please don't feel bad. But I do want to encourage those of you who have never tried it to give it a try. Now, where can you do contemplative prayer? You can go outside in nature, sit still in a quiet park, a place that is aesthetically pleasing, but you can also do it indoors. I love to go to some Catholic churches because they have beautiful prayer rooms where you can do contemplative prayer. Depending on the time of day, you might have some interruptions. So I like to go in non-peak times when hardly anybody is there to interrupt that silence. To me, contemplative prayer is a good form of self-care, even if it's just for having that quiet solitude. Quiet solitude in itself is a great form of self-care. And if you're connecting with the divine, that's even better. As a reminder, self-care requires a positive mindset. I invite you to read the 3 affirmations below from last week and pause as long as necessary to let them sink in. Repetition is important to allow them to become a part of our consciousness. I am worthy of receiving the best self-care. My self-care is a high priority to me. I give myself a high level of self-care. I hope that this week's tip on contemplative prayer has been helpful. And as always, every Tuesday I will have a self-care tip. Thank you for tuning in this week. And as always, I send you love, light, and blessings.
Hi, my name is Rosalinda Martinez. I'm a retreat leader at Empowerment Light. If you'd like to get connected with more tools and resources to help you on your journey, please see my website in the description section. As always, like and subscribe if you like this video. Look forward to a new video every Tuesday.